Well, hello there. So let's get on with this. So first of all, I'm going to start by saying we're going for a Toreador playthrough. I'm not a big fan of the Toreador, although their speed is one of my favourite parts about them, I would say. So we're going to go ahead and name this guy Omanak, Destroyer of Worlds. I'm not going to add that part, but that's who we're going to be playing as throughout this run. So yeah, we're going to be significantly far up our own rectum. Now we get to spend some attribute points. I'm going to, so as you can see we have strength, that's melee, lockpicking and sneaking feats, and we also have stamina, overall toughness, prevents damage. I'm going to go ahead and drop a one in there, because we have a, no I can't, we don't start with a physical attribute, we only start with a mental and 2 social. So I think we'll go ahead and increase our appearance by 1. What does appearance do? It increases your ability to seduce other characters, which we're going to want to do. And I think I'll also go ahead and put one in charisma, because they're the sort of 2. Manipulation, you can increase your haggle, but I'm not too worried about that. And out of perception, intelligence, and wits, we're going to put one into wits, because that gets us some defense and increases hacking. What are we going to do here? We're going to increase our melee by 1. Why? Because melee I find to be, it's useful, especially with these guys, because you can make them really fast and basically like a wasp type character, which is what I'm going to do with them, hopefully. And I think I'm going to put 1 in investigation, because I want the inspection, and 1 in scholarship, because it'll increase my ability to persuade and increase my research. Although that'll get me a persuasion of 4, which would be useful. But you know what? I'm gonna fuck it. I'll put it in. Oh no, I don't know. I'll do this first. Subterfuge. What does that do? Increases seduction. So that'll increase my seduction. But I don't know. I want to go for. I don't want to be able to intimidate. I'm going to increase my dodge, which means I can dodge people and shit. Put 1 into. I don't really want brawl. I'm going to be using melee weapons, so I'll put 2 in subterfuge, and I will also go ahead and put 1 in. I'll keep that there for now, and we'll go ahead and put 1 here, and that should make a nice character. And I'm going to immediately put 1 into celerity, because it will increase our speed. So you probably look at this and go, "That's a horrible idea," but I'm playing, and I can fuck up as much as I like. So let's go ahead and begin. The Embrace, the active transformation of a mortal into a vampire. I'm going to shut up for the cutscene. Enjoy.
I want to show you something.
Good evening. My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. As Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence. Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most children are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that
This is bullshit!
if Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish, I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening. Your sire, tragic, my apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
Well, so, that's how we start off. You could argue our character hasn't exactly been given much choice and he hasn't had much to say, but we'll soon give him an opinion. So, this is the main game interface. On the right we have blood, on the left we have our health. We can also scroll through our skills. They're there, bloodbath, celerity, and orpex.
What a scene, man! Hoo-wee! Just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so, let me show you the ropes. Wait a second.
This is my favourite character in the game, I'm just saying that right now. He is a complete badass. But let's go with what we're being given here. Who are you?
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your high and low train life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You wait around.
Okay, I could use the help.
Alrighty. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least. Could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
Drink of what? I don't remember, or no. I think we're gonna go with a drink of what?
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. Oh, you're gonna love this. Alright, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne, like your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, cause, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
What do I do?
Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car.
Oh, I love you, Jack. I've missed you. It's been a while since I've played this game. So, what do
Alright. You go down there casually. You
So we now have two options here. The first one I'm going to use so it'll basically explain, I want to go with the second option to be perfectly honest, but I'm going to help it. This will help explain the world to you. Won't you become a vampire then?
Forget that comic book crap, kid. It don't work that way. Now go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain them dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill them.
Alright. Yeah, I don't need help. I know exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so basically if I press tab, I forget the button to bring up my character sheet. There it is. That's our humanity. If that drops too low, the beast consumes us and we lose the game. But as it becomes lower, you're more likely to go into a frenzy when you run low on blood, and you become really powerful but you lose all control. So, let's go ahead and feed. What's up, bro? And that's how you feed. The bar at the top is the character's health, the bar to the right is my blood pool. I'm going to make sure it's full, and then we can stop feeding. And he was absolutely delicious. There we go. And that's combat, that's our character. That's using some blood. What did I use? I used presents.
Hell yeah, you're feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feel that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
Great, where do I get my cape? Do I get to pick the color?
Alright, now, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Yeah, like what?
Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still a chance of immortality is not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
So I'm going to live forever?
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic is worthless. A cross? Shove it right up their ass. A stake? Only if it catches you in the heart, then it just paralyzes. Running water? That's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire? That's real trouble. Sunlight? Well, you catch the sunrise and it's all overkill. Get it?
That has to be one of my favourite lines ever. Got a cross? Shove it up their ass. I just love this character. He is amazing. Got it.
Okay, now.
Shit.
What the fuck is this? You get inside here and head upstairs. Beat up a bit. I'm just gonna go see what the ruckus is.
Okay, I completely forgot what to do here. Shit.
Go on. I'll meet you in there.
So yeah, it is in here. Oh yeah, I completely failed at that. But let's go ahead and begin the game. So this is the first area where we have any control, and it immediately tells you press spacebar to jump. So we're going to have to parkour up here. As you notice, we jump pretty high. That's one of the perks of being a vampire. If any of you have ever played Bloodlines Redemption, this is a completely different game. It is very different. And we're about to see our first use of abilities down here.
Oh, it's a Sabbat raid. Sabbat? Yeah. The spirit of this shit go later. The Sabbat. Well, they're mostly mindless, bloodthirsty assholes. That's all you need to know for now, alright?
So what's up?
The Sabbat got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd raise a little hell and put a little heat on the new police.
What's the prince of?
No time for political rundown. Job one, get out of here alive. Sabbat might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck. Raging savages. Nothing a fledgling like you was to mess with.
What am I supposed to do?
Shh. Heads up. Back
So
away.
yeah. we're going to see the first real use of abilities here, and him, who has one of the most badass weapons in the game. He is of Clan Gangrel. You can tell because he, well, you'll see in a minute. That's why he's part of Clan Gangrel. I love that ability. And that's Pestilence, another one of Clan Gangrel's abilities that can summon swarms of insects to pick your skin clean. Delicious. But luckily, for the moment, he's on our side.
Alright, we gotta move out the back quick. I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
I'm on it. Yep, well, I know how to access my quest log. I'm not a moron yet. Well, I am, but this is how you lockpick. So you move your thing over, and there we go, lockpicking. There we go, and we've lockpicked a door successfully, so we can now walk in. Now we're also going to need to hack this terminal here.
Shortcut. Well, nicely done, though. Not exactly an angel in life, were you?
I know how to handle myself.
Cool. Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act, take notes from those Sabbat assholes. You're a big bad vampire. Yeah, great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go roar and you beat your chest, and that's what you can expect.
Wait, I've still got that list of people from high school. Why not?
It's the same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's why the wolf doesn't want the sheep to know he's there. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento. And it's why you didn't know any of this when you woke up this morning.
He has a point. Ah, I get it.
Keep our secret secret, and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well, it ain't a casual thing for a fledgling like you.
What do you mean? What could happen?
That party back there with the guy in the suit and the Magilla Gorilla? The assholes that put your sire to death? That's the Camarilla. They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one.
So, Camarilla, so they're like the vampire good guys?
Yeah, I'll tell you when I think some other time, maybe. I like to let people form their own opinions.
Alright, so what's next?
Alright, now don't worry, because I know the area. You know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings.
Okay, but what does that mean exactly?
You do what you gotta do. Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. These will be the least of your sins before the night's out. So look around here. You gotta get out the back there through that magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
I'll find it. So this is a large part of the game. What you're about to see here is finding a way to get into things and utilizing your surroundings. So on here, I know for a fact, is a note I could read, which will give me the code to the computer to unlock it. Or alternatively, if you have a good enough hacking skill, which I'm not sure if I do, you can press Control-C and try and attempt to hack. It's a skill level 2, so I find out it's Chop Shop. As a result, I can get in and type unlock. Safety doors unlock. Okay. Exit, I believe it was. No, home. Quit. There we are. It's been a while, folks. It's been a while, but I remember still. No, wrong buttons. There we go. Chop Shop keycard. Take. So that's two ways of solving the same problem.
That keycard and head out the back. I'll meet you out in the alley there. I'm gonna check out things from topside.
Got it. Left click. Okay, so let's I've completely forgot what I was doing. Ah, yes. So you can't picklock those because they require keycards, which you have to find. So that went well. Oh, Jack. You dog. He's part of Clan Bruja.